Vice-Chancellor, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of Central Lancashire's graduation ceremony. And we're delighted to be celebrating with you today the success of our fabulous graduates. We hope that you all have a day to remember. I now call upon our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Graham Baldwin, to say a few words.
Honoured guests, families and friends, graduands, welcome to the University of Central Lancashire. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our soon-to-be graduates. The past few years have been challenging for us all, and this cohort in particular has had its studies most affected by the pandemic. However, you have all shown great resilience during this time, which I know will stand you in good stead for the future. And I'm delighted that we can now celebrate your achievements, and I trust that you enjoy both the ceremony and the celebrations that will, I'm sure, go on afterwards with your families and your friends. Your studies here have prepared you well, and I am sure that you will find that you now have a closer set of connections with the world around you. I hope, as well as achieving your qualifications, that you have also had a great experience, and that in years to come, as a member of our global alumni community, you will look back fondly on your time here at the University of Central Lancashire and will keep in touch with us to share your successes. At our University Open Days, I point out that graduates tend to earn more over a lifetime than non-graduates. But more importantly, they tend to be healthier, happier, and to live longer. And remembering those facts will surely reassure you that the effort and commitment you have invested in the last few years was well worth it. Undoubtedly, you will all be in different positions at this moment in time. Some of you will be waiting to get your first graduate job. Some may have already started on your career path or are changing career because of your new qualification. Or perhaps your new qualification will help you better yourself in the career that you already have. Whatever your situation, we know that there will be many opportunities that lie ahead for you. And on behalf of all of us here today, and from the wider team at the University of Central Lancashire, I therefore thank you for your future contribution. The personal characteristics that you have displayed to get you to this point today, energy, commitment, tenacity, and an open mind, will serve you well for the future and will help you to recognise and seize the opportunities that exist. So make sure that you leave this hall today with confidence, ambition, and a desire to make a difference. You are the future leaders and high climbers in whatever occupation lies ahead for you. Life won't always be plain sailing, but during your studies, we hope you will have acquired a toolkit that will help you to navigate any choppy waters. Your studies have prepared you such that although you can't direct the wind, you can adjust the sails. Here at the University of Central Lancashire, we've always believed in helping people to seize every opportunity, to flourish in education, at work, and for life. We're proud that by combining academic excellence and real-world teaching, we give our students the skills and experience that industry needs. That's why our talented graduates are in such high demand in the world, and we're delighted that we've created new possibilities for many thousands of graduates during our near 200-year history. I hope that we have helped create the opportunity for your future success, ensuring that you have the relevant knowledge, skills, and experiences to thrive wherever you came from and wherever you go to next. I hope, too, that as part of your UCLan journey, you have felt that you have belonged here. It is important to us that our students feel safe, valued, welcomed, and included. Whoever you are, wherever you are in life, here at the University of Central Lancashire, we believe there's always a way. So as you look to the future, enjoy this moment, and particularly enjoy today. Share special memories with the friends you've made here, and with your families who have been on this journey of learning with you. Talking of which, before we celebrate your success, let's have a massive round of applause for all those special people, your family, your friends, and your tutors who have supported you and who are celebrating with you here today. Please join me. Now, all the rest of the applause today will be just for you. So, for all of you who today become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations on your achievements. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff who devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning, and development of our students. You have also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff members who, whilst they often do not teach directly, have provided the service and the infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible, and I would like to thank them all on your behalf. I am confident that you will bring not only real economic and social benefit to yourselves, but also to the communities of which you are members. Whatever you do next, and wherever in the world your journey leads, on behalf of everybody at the University of Central Lancashire, very well done and good luck for a happy and successful future. We are very proud of you. Let me leave you with a quote from the playwright Oscar Wilde, which I think is very fitting for today. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. Thank you.
We now have the presentation of Alumni Achievement Award. The University of Central Lancashire Alumni Achievement Awards honour and celebrate the achievements of our global university alumni community. We're proud of our graduates and want to recognise those who have achieved great things, whether that be in their profession or through their work within the wider community. This could include charity work or a contribution to business or industry. Those who have made waves in the sporting world, the creative industries, or science, technology, engineering, and maths. The awards are open to all alumni of UCLan, and anyone can nominate. You can't nominate yourself, but you can nominate your former classmates. Have a look around you today. Maybe you're sat with someone who is deserving of this award that you want to nominate in future years. Our Alumni Award today is in recognition of contribution to science, technology, engineering, and maths, and goes to Jack Bishop. Jack was one of the first graduates of the Software Engineering Apprenticeship Scheme and had to work hard to manage his studies at the same time as holding down a job. The way he conducted himself was exemplary and has set him up as a role model for subsequent apprentices on the course. Jack is a multidisciplined software engineer who is currently responsible for the development of a multi-million-pound aircraft health monitoring system, leading a team of software development and test engineers. He is a professionally accredited engineer with the Royal Aeronautical Society, demonstrating high standards of work and continuous professional development. In 2021, he was selected for the US program's B. Beaumont for excellent performance and dedication to the continuous improvement of software development teams. This nomination then expanded to the entire air sector, where he was listed as a runner-up for the Air B. Beaumont Award. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, it is with great pleasure that I present Jack Bishop for the Alumni Achievement Award from the University of Central Lancashire. Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduands will now take place. Graduands, it is now time for your moment of glory. For your health and safety, we'll be offering you a glove to wear before you go on stage to shake hands with the presiding officer. If you would prefer not to shake hands, please give a formal nod to the Vice-Chancellor. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Psychology and Computer Science. Bachelor of Science with honours in Forensic Computing and Security, Damon David Hall. Joanne Kelsey Lane. Matthew Adam Livesey. Nicholas James Smart. Joshua George Isaac Warren a Little. Alexander Harrison Williams. Bachelor of Science with honours in Forensic Psychology, Celine Mary Leverd. Eve Mary Ellen Price. Askia Razak. Caitlin Mary Webster. Bachelor of Science with honours in Cyber Psychology, Emma Jane Rawicki. George David Heath. Bachelor of Science with honours in Computer Network Technology, Hamza Pervez. Bachelor of Engineering with honours in Software Engineering, Catherine Foreman. Oliver Francis Groom. Megan Lee Pearson. Mackenzie Alex Shane Miller. Adam David Sheriff. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Clinical Psychology, Saba Abbas. Tasmia Begum. Malia Blackstock. Amy Leanne Calvey. Robin Alice Crossan. Stefano Efe Ehabo. Lucia Gerisova. Eve Nancy Govier. Georgina Antonio Grayson. Charlotte Laura Holland. Michael David Hughes. Naomi Martha Jameson Rickard. Henna Latif. Sauda Mirembe. Sean Muchenje. Shannon Lee Openshaw. Samantha Palacios. Mira Panchal. Demi Ann Parker. Halima Sadia. Courtney Diane Mary Shaw. Megan Hannah Smith. Brooke Harriet Stevens. Kimberly Flavia Tellis. Patricia Veras. Ross J. Ward. Just Zajankowskite. Lee Anthony Austin. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computer Networks and Security. Okay, I think that was Austin Lee Anthony. Okay, sorry. Jakub Iger Rachelski. Mohammed Abubakar Hussein Shah. Adil Sheikh. Max William Taylor. Oliver Matthew Wilkinson. Oliver Andrew Willman. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computing Games Development, Lucas Baliakonis. Gregory John Joseph Barker. Jack Matthew Grover. Tahid Ahmed Mir. James Francis Pickering. William Rowland White. Paul Edward Lewis Walters. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computer Science, Junaid Ahmed Ghafoor. Andrew Ryan Hankinson. Lewis Hodgson. Daniel Terence Nicholson. Bipin Paneru. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computing, Shein Kabayoshi David Avon. Robert Terence Hibbert. Aman Imran Sadiq. Joshua David Young. Kyle Paul Eastham. Declan James Harrison. Maimuna Khan. Ben Michael Vernazza. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Cybersecurity, Alex Baldwin. Ismail Raja Khalil. Zidane Siddiq. Evie Elizabeth Space Odyssey Smith. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Neuropsychology, Helen Bainbridge. Eleanor Mary Bradley. Falak Dieter. Helen Elizabeth Gwilliam. Leroy Joseph Mukuta. Tanya Onete Atienza. Asha Sajad. Oliver David Jack Swales. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Neuroscience, Haida Abid. Mina Ann Baldaway. Duad Ali Asgar. Aisha Al Tayab Cham. Konstantin Lulian Cheetah. Holly Jane Easthorpe. Solmaz Hedari. Abby May Hollis. Hanan Bahir Samir Hussain. Nafisa Jahangir. Imantas Jankus. Ricky Cairns. Shafa Zareen Rashid. Ebony Chantel Kerr. Ikra Mahmood. Haida Mahmood. Kaya Musa Ali. Leah Jade Newcomb. Tobiloba Olayinka Oginbanwo. Bhumi Parekh. Christian Victor Peta. Bethany Rawcliffe. Aaron Joseph III. Leah Jade Turner. Callum Peter Ward. Larraib Batul Shah. Bachelor of Science with honours in Psychology of Child Development, Amy Jade Biggs. Elizabeth Rose Bregazzi. Beth Jacqueline Cronin. Maisie Laura Day. Alana Elliott. Tilly Fisher. Lindsay Marie Lineker. Emma Catherine Morby. Emily Brooke Plevin. Katie Victoria Ramsden. Melissa Gale Robotham. Bachelor of Science with honours in Psychology, Hania Afsal. Harry Jacob Andrews. Humna Afshak. Leanne Barker. Jessica Ann Louise Barton. Jade Birchall. Rachel Carey. Kira Caldwell. Madison Trinity Rose Chadwick. Luke Anthony Chippendale. Christy Jennifer Connors. Joseph Edwin Stephen Dillon. Hiba Ismat Ahmed Dita. Hayley Edmondson. Harvey Faulkner. Elia Farione. Hassan Farouk. Regat Joseph Fezihe. Georgina Fiona Francis. Sarah Louise Harrison. Amy Charlotte Hooley. Saba Mariam Hussein. Ingela Iqbal. Muskan Janara Kabir. Louise Malaika Nagmala Kaleta. Tawanga Kaira. Liana Fatima Lahiri. Danielle Lee Rostron. Carice Ellen Lewis. Conchita Lily Lewis. Asha May Lindsay. Bethan Linsky. Nameen Malik. Brandon Jake Mann. Molly Grace Moss. Tasneem Munshi. Jasmine Nixon. Lucy May Norris. Megan O'Brien. Salia Patel. Hannah Powell. Jessica Powell. Mohammed Wakat Qureshi. Sadia Rawat. Samantha Charmaine Rodriguez. Daniel James Rushforth. Lolita Semjaskina. Chloe Amber Sharples. Ella Kate Shorten. Sian Spencer. Rika David Taylor. Shannon Waller. Mia Walworth. Katie Watson. Leonie Watson. Lucy May Whittle. Hannah Williams. Daniel Wynne. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Computing and Information Systems, Thabang Ramakdathadi. Wanangwa Lawrence Zagambo. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Forensic Psychology, Naomi J. Baker. Ashley Broadbent. Gillian Cool. Megan Bevan Elliott. Megan Catherine Hickey. Maisha Mills. Megan Alexandra Norton. Chloe Jade Roper. Hannah Ellie Sadler. Thomas Stanley Telfer. Lauren Wilkinson. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Computing and Information Systems. Ku Tae Han. Philip Onyango Awoko. Asem Bryce Aureli Tayoko. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology with Psychotherapy and Counselling. Charlotte Davies. Daniel Fort. Nicola Karen Harvey. Hamna Kamran. Tayonga Ruth Mwale. Naila Alexandra Ryaniowsk. Amber Rebecca Annie Schofield. Jenny Sula Votsikas. Olivia May Williams. Tasmia Ilyas. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology and Criminology, Rachel Barker. Shazmeen Bao. Imogen Hope Brightmore. Barbara Buss. Danny Thomas Cumberbatch. Angarad Dunn. Alexandra Joseph Fishwick. Anne Nisa Nur Khan. Alexandra Silvia Lisiak. Daniel Shaw. Shannon Louise Wood. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Software Engineering, Tanvi Prakash Gavali. Mohammed Khatib Hussain. Zain ul Abdin. Benjamin Robert Canning. Lloyd Chambers. Kiara Fashing. Christina Elvira Giroux. Loritz Hayden. Osama Khalid Mahmood. Sebastian Ellis Smith. Kania Tariq. Master of Science in Information Technology Security, Sai Kieran Kamari. Rashid Parvez Mohammed. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes presentation of awards from the School of Psychology and Computing.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Nitam Mehta, Vice President Welfare from the Students' Union, to respond on behalf of graduates awarded today.
Right, first things first, big congratulations to every graduate here. You lot smashed it. Three years ago, I arrived in Preston from Mumbai. Mumbai is my birthplace and a city I've loved the most, a city I am very proud to call home. Mumbai is very different from Preston. The food is different, there are a lot more people, and you will often find cows chilling in the middle of the road. Preston does not have these road-dwelling cows, but it is home to the University of Central Lancashire. It has been our home for the past few years. Today, I stand before you as your Vice President Welfare, grateful for this wonderful opportunity and glad for the incredible achievements that we're celebrating here today. My name is Nitam Mehta. You may know me as Ricky. What a challenging period it has been. A world-changing pandemic, the intense isolation of lockdowns, the terrifying fear that things will never return back to normal. You have had the world thrown at you, but because of your determination, your grit, your outlook, and hard work, you have succeeded. You are here. This is it. This is your graduation. When I came to Preston, I was so relieved that there weren't any monkeys stealing my food. But then I went to Blackpool and a seagull stole my sandwich. Some things never change, whatever the circumstance, and what circumstances they were. Through great adversity, we had to press on and study hard. Lectures migrated online, and our societies paused in-person meetings. Some classes had bonded by pretending they couldn't hear anything, much at the cost of the lecturers. Others made silly profile pictures for their Microsoft Teams account. But there are things we would rather forget. the buffering audio on Microsoft Teams, the social distancing in the classrooms, the remote learning lectures in which it was impossible to not get distracted by any notifications. For me, it was my girlfriend at the time, pestering me to let her in my accommodation. But there are still positives about lockdown life. I, for one, made full use of my hour-a-day outside walk. I don't think I've ever exercised so much in my life. Friends, some parts of our student experience remained unchanged. Late-night crunches, split by coffee runs, and library book returns. We've made friends for life, people who we will never forget, and had experiences that deserve to be told and retold many times over. Many of us had joined societies or sports clubs. Others had volunteered for causes they believed in. But all of us have been so impacted by the wonderful people we've met and spent our time with. Cherish these memories with our dearest friends. Don't lose total contact when you move away. Try to meet up at least once in a while, and please don't just talk about the weather. Now, I would like to pay special thanks to our course reps and school presidents. So if you've been a course rep or a school president at any point during your time at UCLan, please stand up as we give you a round of applause. Yeah, please stand up. Thank you. I've come to love this university, from the friendly northern chair to the helpful staff, and it has been an absolute joy to meet so many of you lovely people, even if the weather is terrible. But it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. I think I speak for all of us when I say the parts of the past few years have been frustrating, hopeless, and seemingly unchangeable. But in such times, I'm reminded by Viktor Frankl's quote, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Everybody here today has graduated during one of the most challenging times in recent history. Together, we've faced many obstacles. We've had to adapt in different ways. It wasn't too long ago that we had faced great uncertainty about the future. For our safety, we were confined to our homes. We attended lectures from within our bedrooms. Societies and clubs could no longer run as usual. Much of the student experience we expected was changed drastically. Some of us experienced loss, and some of us have been tested to our very limits, but we have persevered. Here we are at graduation with such incredible opportunities at our fingertips. Having stood firm against the pandemic storm, we are triumphant and are at the zenith of university experience. Now it is our time to seize those opportunities as we enter the real world as UCLan graduates. This could not be possible without your families, friends, lecturers, and loved ones that have joined you here today and supported you through thick and thin. I wish you all the very best for the future. Class of 2022, congratulations. Thank you.
We are delighted to have with us today our very own University Choir, which is made up from representatives of all years on the music theatre course. Due to the pandemic, our choir was not able to join us at the graduation ceremonies last year, but it's wonderful to have them back at our celebration today. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the UCLan Chamber Choir.
Town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy on a race in South Detroit. Midnight train going anywhere.
Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will lose, never to sing the blues. Though the movie never ends, it goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, and shadows searching in the night. Street light, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light, people. Don't stop.
Today is, of course, a momentous occasion for everyone here, and we need to make sure we celebrate in the most appropriate way. Family and friends, there's a great photo and video opportunity coming up, so you might want to get your cameras at the ready. Could I please ask all the graduates to stand and take off your mortarboards? This will be a great relief to many of you, as I've seen how precariously some of them have been balancing on your heads. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to throw your mortarboards up into the air in recognition of all your hard work and achievements. However, please be careful. You don't want to throw it too high or too far, or hit someone with it. And there's an extra special reason to be careful, because it's now your mortarboard for you to keep and take home. So, on a count of 3, I want you to throw your mortarboards in the air and give a big cheer. And then we will all follow with a further 3 cheers. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Now, if you could please sit down for one last time whilst I explain the final stage of this amazing special day. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion and sharing this special day with our university community. The platform party will now leave the stage, and graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall past a guard of honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. Please make sure you take all of your belongings with you. Guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. You will be then guided through the doors at the side by the ushers to rejoin your graduate in our new University Square for post-ceremony celebrations. Thank you.